A year ago, US dollars accounted for 90% of transactions here. But Zimbabwe wasn't earning enough of them through exports, and that led to a shortage that's persisted for nearly a year. Bond notes, launched to ease the crisis, have become a convenient replacement.
I'm happy that at least we are getting something. There's been a situation where we could not get the money that we wanted. But now I get to ATM, I get my bond note, I get what I want, food, groceries and so forth. But obviously there's that fear that if eventually we are without the US dollar, it might be a problem.
Fewer and fewer US dollars are being disbursed through official channels. The majority circulating in the informal market or being illegally smuggled out of the country. Imports vastly outweigh exports here. The majority of business activity is trading and import-based, and that's had a bearing on bond notes whose value is officially pegged to the US dollar.
The value of the bond notes is being distorted. For example, if you have a certain number of bond notes and the same number in US dollars, the US dollars can buy you more than the bond notes.
This despite laws that prosecute anyone found guilty of manipulating their value. The distortions point to the fragility of the trust the public has in the surrogate currency, which is holding for now because the more trusted US dollar has become scarce.
The bond notes is just the tip of the iceberg over a huge range of problems which the bond notes are not solving. The problems are still there even though the bond notes are in place, and the bond notes are doing a job that is quite important. Right now this country has investment policies which are very, very discouraging to foreign investors, and they're even discouraging to local investors. If we were to improve the conditions within the country, money would flow in instead of flowing out as it is right now.
During his official birthday celebrations, President Robert Mugabe said the bond note is a temporary measure and asked Zimbabweans to be patient while his government worked on addressing the issues that led to its introduction. Bond notes are being paid as an incentive to stimulate export growth, a critical ingredient in replenishing nostro accounts that had been depleted by poor export performance, sparking the prevailing liquidity crunch. Farai Mwakutuya, CGTN, Harare, Zimbabwe.